Another video from my car today, my friend. Driving to work and it's raining. But don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I'm not even holding the camera. I'm very careful and I'm not gonna hit anybody or commit any accident or anything, right? It's just a good moment for me to record a quick video instead of sitting in the studio, record for 30 minutes and then edit for a couple hours and all that. So yeah, the last time I made this kind of videos, somebody said that he loves it and I should continue doing it. So we're gonna try to do it often. Anyways, people, you are not here to hear about my Kentucky weather and all the crap, but you are here to listen to what am I about to say for our strikers and our transfer dealings so far. So let's start by the man himself, Liam Delap. Yeah, that is the new name. Remember the name. Next season is the guy who is going to take over the Premier League. Okay? So you have to trust him and trust the process because that's what we got. Listen, he wasn't even my number 1 or number 5 on the list. He was down, maybe number 10 on my list of strikers at Chelsea. But I don't make decisions. You don't make decisions. We can put noise on social media, attack people, say whatever we want. But at the end of the day, the owners, the coach, the sporting directors, they're going to make decisions for us. And we have to accept it. So I'm going to just keep an open mind about Delap and give him the benefit of the doubt and hope that he can score a lot of goals for Chelsea Football Club. And I heard people talking about the lack of experience, another project player and all that. But all I can tell you is he's not going to be like a project because that brother been on loan like 3 times in the championship, right? Including Stoke City and also Hull City, if I'm not mistaken. And he did okay. He didn't score like 1,000 goals or anything, but you can tell that it's a good prospect here. And then last season, he played for Ipswich in the Premier League. So he knows the league already. Scored like, how many goals? 12 or 13 goals in a very crap team of Ipswich. So he got the experience already in the Championship and also in the Premier League. And working with Enzo Maresca is a good thing. So if Maresca wants him and the owners want to support the manager, why not? Let's just keep an open mind because there is no guarantee in football, my friend. You can bring Gyökeres, you can bring Sesko, you can bring Osimhen, Higuain, and they might not even go to Chelsea Football Club. It's not like exact science where you know that somebody who scored a lot of goals in another league is coming to score the same amount of goals at Chelsea Football Club. We've seen even Darwin Núñez, how many goals he was scoring in Portugal. He was the next coming of Haaland. He was better than Haaland, better than Ronaldo, better than Messi, better than Mbappe. Liverpool spent 100 million on that brother. Look at him in the Premier League. Right? So it's not an exact science. And somebody that you might not pay too much attention could be just what the team need. The profile that the team need. So don't be surprised next season if you see Delap fighting for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. How about that? Okay? Look at Palmer. When we bought Palmer, nobody knew that he was going to have the same impact that he had last season. Right? But everybody wanted Maddison, wanted big shiny names. This kid is from Manchester City Academy, blah, 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 blah. Look at him today. So I think he's going to be a very, very good player for Chelsea Football Club. Keep an open mind. Another example that I can give you quickly is Harry Kane. Remember him? Yes, that Harry Kane. He went on loan in the championship and whatever division, here and there. He couldn't even get playing time on loan. And then they had to recall him back because of lack of playing time. Tim Sherwood gave Harry Kane a chance at Tottenham Hotspurs, and the rest is history. After the so-called quote-unquote failed loans. So it's not an exact science. Let's give a chance to Delap, and he might surprise us. The second news that I wanted to talk about is about Nicolas Jackson, who's been linked with Manchester United. You know what? I don't want him to go anywhere. I want him to be at Chelsea and fight with Delap, fight with whoever we're going to bring, because I believe that if you take the responsibility of scoring goals from Jackson, he's going to score even more. I don't know if that makes sense. The work that brother does for the entire team is absolutely amazing, but people just look at the goals that he's missing, the chances that he's missing. But Nicolas Jackson is more than just scoring goals. He does a lot of work for the team. He's underappreciated, but you will see when he's not there and you understand really who Jackson is. According to report, Chelsea are leading the race for Hugo Ekitike. Chelsea are not done yet. I don't think that's what Chelsea fans want to hear. They want to hear about Gyökeres and all that, but it looks like Chelsea are pushing for Hugo Ekitike. And I don't really believe that Chelsea are ahead, because this kind of news, 1 minute is Chelsea ahead, next minute it's Liverpool ahead, and the next thing you know, somebody else hijacked the deal. So I'm going to believe only when it's happened. But I think if we buy Ekitike or Gyökeres, I think we can already say goodbye to Nicolas Jackson, because I don't see Chelsea keep so many strikers. It makes no sense. Let's move on. Jarrad Branthwaite, remember him? He's from Everton. Very, very good centre-back, left-footed. Couple of years ago, Manchester United almost bought him from Everton, but kind of died. The interest from Real Madrid and other big teams kind of died, and he didn't have like a wow season, but still a very good centre-back. David Moyes don't want to sell him because Kobbie is injured, had a surgery on his hamstring. So it's going to be very difficult to get him from Everton, but he's been linked with Chelsea. When Chelsea come calling, the Champions League come calling, if the money is right, I think Everton might take the deal. So I am a little bit confused about Branthwaite, because I think people like Alfie Gilchrist and some other target that we've been linked with could be better options than Branthwaite, but I don't know him that much. I haven't done any kind of research on him. So if you know a little bit more about him and you think that he's the guy that Chelsea need, let us know in the comment section down below. Kobbie Mainoo been linked with Chelsea one more time, because it looks like Amorim is not a fan of Kobbie Mainoo. The boy was very good under Ten Hag. Remember, Ten Hag took him from the academy and he was very, very good in the first team. That tells you that just because the manager doesn't give you an opportunity, it doesn't mean that you are a bad player. Just because you don't suit to somebody's system doesn't mean that you are crap. So I still rate the boy, but he's a midfielder. How many midfielders do we have at Chelsea Football Club? So I don't know if Chelsea are going to be crazy again to go on the market and buy players that we don't need. I think he's a good player, but I don't think Chelsea needs somebody like Kobbie Mainoo. Moises Caicedo new contract talk with Chelsea is going very well, according to many sources. including Fabrizio Romano. So in the next coming days or weeks, we might hear something that Caicedo signed a new improved contract. That brother deserves every penny that he's gonna get from Chelsea. He deserves it, and he loves the club. Since when he was back home in Ecuador, he used to watch N'Golo Kante, Claude Makelele, Zola. He's a blue. That's why he rejected the offer from Liverpool to sign for Chelsea Football Club. So I think Moises Caicedo deserves more money. And hopefully with this first trophy that we won, it's going to encourage everybody to fight even more for the Club World Cup, and next season for the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Champions League. Everywhere we're going to be there. Be ready.